For some people, having a to-do list can feel daunting, even tip toward unmotivating, especially when that list is long and large. But sometimes the only way to get out of a slump is to check the box, meaning it's okay to do something for the sake of doing it, even if there is no heart and passion behind it. That idea goes against the grain of a lot of the messaging we hear these days. Podcaster and motivational speaker Heidi Alldredge is joining me to share how we can use a to-do list to our advantage. It's great to meet you, Heidi.
Great to meet you.
I actually love the idea of checking the box. I think especially with mundane tasks, or as I said, tasks that land in an overwhelming way or an overwhelming nature, there's nothing wrong with just picking it up and moving forward.
Nothing wrong with that. To me, I think if it's important enough that you wrote it down,
yes,
it's important enough to get it done. And so I'm a big believer on checking the box, and it helps you get organized. It helps you feel accomplished.
Right.
It helps you get clarity, clarify what's important to you or not, and it helps you to reward yourself, to know that you did a good job.
Good value there, just to do something for the sake of doing it. Give us an example, Heidi. What can simply, going through the motions, what can that look like? And in what kind of situation might that sort of forward motion, as draggy as it might feel, be necessary or be valuable?
Yes, I think checking the box does nothing but give you that momentum.
Yes.
And back in the day when I was a young mom raising all the little humans, it felt like the days just blended together. It felt like you're just drudging through it and nothing's getting done. Meanwhile, you're getting things done. And so I actually wrote a list of just put a load of laundry, go run errands, go to the grocery store. And then I could check it off, and I felt like so much more accomplished at the end of the day to go, oh, look, I did do some things. And then there were even times when I wrote down things that I didn't originally write down just to cross off what I did.
I've totally done that, and guess what? It feels great.
Felt so good. And
Brush
it really
the teeth,
does help.
check. There are days that you just need to know you're moving forward. It sort of speaks to this idea that the bare minimum effort is worthy. Like sometimes there are days that you can only give what you can give. And you told our producer a brilliant line we've sort of been rolling around, and that's you don't have to give everything to everything.
Yeah. You really don't. That's exactly it. And to me, it's important that you pace yourself too, and every day is like a gift and every day counts. And so we want to kind of use that day to the best of our abilities and no regrets, and I'm old school of don't put off tomorrow what you can do today.
Sure.
But be kind to yourself when you do, and put today's to-dos to tomorrow. They'll wait. But try to get most of the stuff done today, and you're going to feel so much more accomplished. And you're going to feel that peace that comes from knowing that you can do hard things.
I love that you tied the word peace into such, a regular or routine task list, like a to-do list. And speaking of that to-do list, you say that another unseen benefit for women often is to recognize and realize that it can help you prioritize. It can help you know what needs to happen today and what can be pushed off until tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think it's so important to do this to-do list because prioritizing helps you remember. And what I love is I'll look ahead for next month. And I'll look at the things, if there's birthdays, if there's events, holidays, vacations, and then I'll put reminders for that event ahead of time. So if there's a birthday party on a Wednesday, put a reminder on your to-do list to buy a gift by Saturday. And of course, give yourself those buffer days because we always need those. Don't put it on Wednesday to buy the gift. Put it on Saturday.
And set yourself up.
Yeah, get yourself the priorities that you need to do and deadlines for those priorities, and it's going to help you feel so much more organized.
I just did this. I'm showing off in front of the teacher right now, but Boston came home from church on Sunday with a little cute sticky tag saying he has a talk next week. So I went to put it in my calendar. Sunday, Boston has a talk next Sunday. Then I went, wait a minute, Saturday, help Boston write his talk. So it's not the Sunday morning scramble as we're trying to figure out what he wants to say in the microphone about Jesus that day. I love that. A to-do list can help us organize our lives as well.
That is really important because we can organize our to-do list into different to-do lists. We have our home and our family and our work, and then we have critical deadlines. So organize all your to-do lists into different lists, and then maybe get an app or use your phone and use talk test reminders if you need to, if you're with a friend having a conversation, oh yeah, I need to remember to help her do this. Write it right then. Put a reminder to remind yourself.
It's kind of getting your brain out of your head. I mean, I think of Dumbledore in Harry Potter where he's extracting those memories, or was that Harry Potter? I don't remember. But pulling out the stress and what's weighing you down and the overwhelm out of your mind and putting it on paper, it doesn't have that hold on you like it does.
That's exactly it. And when you get organized, you can also delegate. Because now your to-do can be the get done. And that's all you really want is the get done list. And so if you're organized, you can delegate to your spouse or your kids or your neighbors or your community. and not feel the pressure of having to do it all.
Yes.
But if you're not organized and you don't know ahead of time, then you're just scrambling around trying to get it all done.
Yeah,
So
helps you
take
delegate.
that time to get organized so you can delegate.
Break down those big projects into small, chewable chunks.
That is really important because we tend to look at something like organizing the photos, and we're just like, oh, that is way too much.
Yeah.
I could not do that. But make it into a smaller thing. Organize the photos from the last birthday party.
Yeah.
Not the whole year, you know. So
Heidi, a great pep talk, one we all need from time to time. So thank you for stepping forward to share that good practical advice. Where can we hear more from you?
I teach at UVU, continuing education, happiness classes. So I'd love to have people come join me there. I have a website, Heidi's Lemonade Stand.
We'll meet you there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.